Quick, like and subscribe for insane luck in Mining Simulator 2. What is going on, everybody? I'm back making another video, and in today's video we're playing Blox Fruits once again. My last 3 videos and my only 3 videos on the game have just been progressing through the ranks. So now that I'm finally max rank, everyone says this is when the game gets fun. This is whenever you gotta start grinding for the best unlocks and abilities, accessories, fruits, get everything to max mastery, stuff like that. But today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get max HAKI, because this is one of the first things that you want to get in the game other than getting your level to max, because obviously once your level's max you can have max stats and you're as strong as possible, but getting your HAKI to max is a little bit different, because I actually got max level before I got max HAKI, because you can only obtain it a certain way. So if you look at the Blox Fruits wiki and you actually look up HAKI, this is the page that'll show up. It's an enhancement that covers yourself in a black coat of armor, and it enhances your physical attacks and your defense, as well as allowing you to damage elemental users. So you can train this ability to unlock its full potential. So where you get it is from the ability teacher at the Frozen Village cave for 25,000 belly, which is just the money in the game. The entrance to the cave can be seen at the picture to the right. So if you actually look at this picture, this is in the first sea. This is one of the first islands you go to. I'm pretty sure it's like the 3rd or 4th island you go to after you kill the monkeys, and then you go to the sand area, and then there's like some sand warriors there from like level 30 to 50, and then once you're around like level 60 or 70, that's whenever you go and attack the enemies at this frozen place. So there's a little cave right here to the right. This is the dock way over here, and you pull up where you pull up in your boat, and then you'll just go over to the right, and then there's a cave here. So that's where you actually unlock multiple abilities. The ability teacher lets you learn sky jump, enhancement for your HAKI, and flash step. So what we're talking about right now is obviously enhancement for your HAKI. These other things are important as well, so while you're there getting your enhancement for your HAKI, you might as well grab flash step and sky jump, because those things you're going to need later on in the game anyways, so you can jump more and so you can teleport. But yeah, there are 5 stages to HAKI, where it'll slowly give you HAKI on your arms or legs, and then your torso, and then your head, your torso, your arms, and then eventually once you get to stage 5, you'll have full body HAKI, just like this, and your entire character will have black armor. And the way to get this is attacking with anything other than a Blox Fruit. So you can use melee attacks, you can use a sword, you can use a gun, literally any attacks other than a Blox Fruit attack. And a lot of people use Blox Fruit attacks like I did. I was literally just using the light sword, which doesn't count as a normal sword. You actually increase the light sword damage by upgrading your Blox Fruit ability. I literally have 0 stats on sword, and I do a ton of damage with my light sword because it's a Blox Fruit. So you have to get hits with anything other than a Blox Fruit. So you can just use a really weak sword, or you can use melee. So if you don't have your sword upgraded, or you don't have your melee upgraded, I would recommend not upgrading your sword, because you actually need melee to have a lot of energy. When you upgrade the melee stat, it gives you energy. So I'd recommend using a Blox Fruit build or a melee build with a good Blox Fruit like Buddha or something, and then keeping your sword stats all the way down to level 1, so that whenever you want to get max HAKI, make sure you have an elemental Blox Fruit that allows you not to take damage from guys that are lower level than you. Any guy that is lower level than you, whenever you have one of these Blox Fruits, cannot do damage to you unless they have some sort of elemental attack like Electric Claw, or they have a Blox Fruit of their own. If they're just using regular sword attacks or something like this, then they can't do damage to you. So my strategy is, since every 1 hit gives you an XP for your HAKI, and you need 60,000 XP to get max level 5 HAKI, that means you need 60,000 hits with anything other than a Blox Fruit. So I go to a really high level enemy that cannot damage me, and I just stand on his respawn point with a super weak sword. So I'll just pull out like dual katanas or something from the very beginning of the game, and since my sword stats are level 1, I can just sit here and hit this guy for a long time. Why is there Fortnite stuff stuff on my screen. Get out of here. But yeah, the strategy is to go to a respawn point of an enemy, an enemy that cannot hit you, by the way, and you literally just sit here and auto-click with some sort of fast sword. So since the dual katanas are really fast, I'm getting 4 hits at a time, and I'm barely doing damage to this guy. So whenever I eventually kill him, let me just pull out something good that'll kill him easily. I'll be right here on the respawn point, just swinging these really weak swords. So as soon as he respawns, I'll be right here on the respawn point, and I'll literally just keep getting hits over and over and over. So if you just leave this AFK for a few hours or overnight or something, just make sure you're right on the respawn of a point of an enemy that cannot hit you. I'd also recommend doing this in a private server, because in public servers, random people can just come up and kill you and totally mess up your farm. So if you're trying to get max HAKI, I'd recommend doing it in a private server, and then just find one of these enemies that can't hit you, that have a lot of health. Pull out a sword that's super low level, make sure your sword stats are super low, because swords aren't the best thing to use when you're trying to level everything up anyways. It's way better to get a good melee attack with Buddha or something, upgrade your Blox fruit, upgrade your melee, and since that will be the thing that you're mainly grinding XP with, your sword stats are super low, so you can just sit here and get like unlimited hits on one of these high level guys. You can also do this in like any area. If you get a good Blox fruit early, you can literally farm like a level 80 guy when you're level 100 with a really weak sword, and it'll pretty much be the same exact thing. You literally just find the respawn point of an enemy that can't damage you, and you just auto click with a really weak sword, and after a few hours you should have 60,000 total hits with swords or melee or pretty much anything other than a Blox fruit. And then yeah, you'll have max full body HAKI, which will give you more defense, more attack, more everything. Plus it just makes you look way cooler whenever you have a full body of black armor. So yeah, you guys have been wanting me to play this game some more on my channel. Sadly, it's not getting as many views as any other game that I'm playing, but I think it's just because this game is so big that I can't get into the algorithm just yet, because there's so many other people playing the game, so everyone else is watching their videos instead. So I think I just need to do a few more tutorials. Nobody wants to watch me rank up for whatever reason. I mean, I guess that is kind of the boring part of the game. That's what everyone says, is the boring part of the game is ranking up. So now that I'm max level, I'm gonna start learning how to unlock everything else in the game. I'm gonna show you guys how to get the best accessories in the game, beat the best bosses, unlock the best fighting styles, how to upgrade them. Yeah, pretty much everything else that I need to do in the game. Whenever I do it and I learn how to do it efficiently, I'm gonna bring you guys a video. That's why I waited a little while before I brought you guys this video, because I wanted to actually understand the game first, because I mean, my first 25 hours of playtime in the game, I was pretty much just leveling up. So now that I'm not just grinding XP anymore, I'm gonna bring you guys some more tutorials on how to do everything else, because grinding XP is the boring part of the game, and now that I got it over with, I can get completely maxed out, show you guys how to PvP, show you guys the best builds, everything like that. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with some more Blox Fruits videos really soon. I just got to keep doing some more research on the game, because there's so much to learn about this game. It's honestly a huge game, and that explains why it has more than 500,000 players every day. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, comment some ideas for more future videos down below. Tell me what you guys want to see. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you all in the next one very soon. Peace out, everybody.